When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious...
Watch this, watch this. This is what makes time travel possible. The flux capacitor.
Now, how would you like to go back in time and experience life the way you did in your younger years? Well, you can, and you don't need a souped-up DeLorean or a flux capacitor to make it happen. I'll show you how. On this, the 18th day of my extended water fast, I have a thought that I'd like to share with you. Those of us who are familiar with detoxes and cleanses are familiar with the concept of the healing crisis. That's where for a brief period of time you seem to be getting sicker as your body is cleansing. And that's normal. And it's important to understand the healing crisis concept, because if you don't, then you might think that stopping eating meat, for example, is what's making you feel momentarily sick, whereas it's the toxins that are being released that are aggravating and bringing to the surface some dis-ease, some discomfort that you're misnaming as illness itself. As a result, when you're fasting, those healing crises take the form of retracings, what's called retracings, in that the body is now going to start moving backwards in time and start addressing issues that you've had in reverse order. And there's also an innate intelligence at work. Remember, the universe is perfect and the nature is perfect. There's also an innate wisdom, and the body will know which issues to address first, which issues to address later, in order, to optimize your survival. So you have to have faith again that nature is perfect. So when you're doing the fasting, what's happening is you're going on a journey. Your body is actually going on a journey back in time and rejuvenating and healing crises that it has dealt with over the years. So your body is actually returning to a state of function that existed in prior years. One of my philosophies is that everything is reversible. If you got to a certain point in your life as a result of certain things that you've done or certain things that you've not done, then the way to go back in time is to undo those things and start doing the things you need to do, or undoing the things that you've been doing that have been aging you. A few years ago, when I was in New York, I took my friend Andy on a 10-day fast, guided him, coached him through that. And at one point during the fast, he revealed to me that he'd always had back issues, or at least for a long time had back issues, and couldn't touch his toes. And one day during the fast, I forget which day it was, but one morning when he got up from the fast, he told me that he felt a sharp pain in his back at that very location where he's been having issues for years. And the pain lasted for a few seconds, really intense, and then it passed. And then after it passed, he showed me that he could now touch his toes. I have a film of it, video of it, somewhere in my archives. But he showed me repeatedly how he could now touch his toes. He was not able to do that for the last few years. So that's an example of some of the healing power that a fast can achieve for you. So when I say you can go back in time, I don't say that lightly. I don't say that as a flip statement. It's really the fact that your body is going back in time, allowing you to achieve a state of functioning that existed in prior younger years. So you are, in fact, reversing time, reversing aging, going back in time. So when you think about what you're doing with fasting, you're not just depriving yourself of food, just for the discipline of it, but you're actually allowing your body to travel back in time and achieve a state of functioning that existed prior. So think about that, and I'll see you in the next video.